Hey YouTube, this is Scott the Gastric Tiger coming at you here with my week 11 update. I know I'm a few days late, so we're just going to pretend it's January 13th and we'll go from there. So we'll start out with my numbers for this week. My high weight was back in December of 2012 and I weighed 380 pounds. Day of surgery, which was October 28th, 2013, I weighed 342 pounds. My previous weight was 297 pounds. My current weight as of Monday, January 13th, was 292 pounds. That makes a loss of 5 pounds this week. And a big milestone, a loss of 50 pounds since surgery. And a total loss of 88 pounds. Kind of cool that I hit my 50 pounds off since surgery, but my big milestone is coming up probably in the next couple, 2 or 3 weeks, maybe even by the end of the month, getting down to 280 pounds, which will be 100 pounds total loss. So I have a couple things planned for that, and I'm really kind of looking forward to it. But I'll keep you posted on that. Just tell you a few things that happened this week. I had some success, which is a good thing, because I kind of was getting discouraged there for a while. So I'll tell you what I did, and the things that I changed, and how that affected my success. We'll start out with my fitness. I met my goal of last week, getting to the gym every single day of the week. And I think it's key to make a plan and stick to it. That's the main thing that I learned this last week, is you make a plan and you stick to it. And my big plan was to increase fitness and do better on my nutrition. So I got to the gym every day, and on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I just did cardio, 60 minutes, and walking on a treadmill, going at an incline of 6 and a speed of 3.5. So I was kicking it every day. Normally I was burning about 800 calories a day doing that. So that's more than I normally take in a day. So in those days I was either negative on my calories or I was neutral, which was kind of cool. On Tuesdays and Thursdays I mixed it up. I normally would do about a half hour doing the same treadmill exercises. But I'd also work in some weights. I have just been doing the equipment so far, but I plan on getting into free weights here before too much longer. I don't know why that's intimidating me to get in there and do the free weights. And it's kind of weird, because it's kind of where I feel the most comfortable, or used to feel the most comfortable. But we'll see how that works. Another cool thing about fitness is my wife is committing to go to the gym with me one day a week, and I'm so proud of her for doing that. It's a change in the right direction for her too, and kind of feels like we're doing this together. So props to her. Okay, let's move on to nutrition. And this is one of the things that I wasn't doing so well on previously. Had worked a lot of bad things back into my diet, and so I had to go back to the basics. And the first thing that I'd say that I worked on is water. And what I would do is I would have at least 2 of these a day, and I'd try to do 3 of them. And this is a 32-ounce bottle, and pretty much fill this thing up in the morning and try to get 1 in before noon, Try to get a second one in before I leave work and get one more in the evenings. And what I normally do with those is I use drink mixes that I mix in. My favorite is this Gatorade G2. I know there's a little bit of calories in it, but I found early on that this worked really well in my pouch, and this helped things go down really well. So there are these packets, and this makes up into 32 ounces of water, and it tastes great, and I think it really has helped me to be able to get my fluids in. Besides that, what I would normally do, I do one of those in the morning to get my first drink in. Then I put in, normally I go cheap, and I get these drink packets from Walmart. And normally I put one of these in my second bottle of water, and it helps me get my second bottle in. Third bottle normally is straight water, because I drink that after my evening exercises, and it normally goes down just fine too. Okay, so that's water, water, water. Very important. You need to get at least 64 ounces in a day. Like I said, I've been trying to get in about 96 ounces to 100 ounces in. So that's that. Second thing, protein. Protein, protein, protein. As a bariatric patient, it is the most important thing for us to get in next to our water. And so what I normally start my day out with is one of these. Premier Protein. If you've been around the YouTube forums for a while, you know that this is a great protein. It's got 30 grams of protein, 160 calories. It is a great way to start out your morning. You buy it in a case like this from Sam's Club. Heard Costco has them too. Walmart is starting to carry them. It's a great option. One of my favorites. It's pretty cheap for the protein. It's delicious, and it's portable and easy. So that's that. If I don't have one of those in the morning, what I will have is normally a shake made up with this stuff. This is Body Fortress Super Advanced Whey Protein. I normally get the chocolate. This stuff is really tasty. Normally what I do in the morning is I take 1 scoop of this, 8 ounces of milk, a scoop of instant coffee, a handful of ice, and I put that in my Ninja blender and blend it up into a Frappuccino. So before surgery, I was a big Starbucks fan. I would have their Frappuccinos at least a couple times a week, which is huge on calories. But with this, it's a couple hundred calories, and it's delicious, and you get about 36 grams of protein in it. So, great way to start your morning. One of my favorites. Other protein things I do. I'll show you some of my other favorites. If you like Thin Mints, this stuff is awesome. It's like having a Thin Mint shake. This is Matrix, made by Syntrax. It is their mint cookie mix. This stuff is awesome. You can either mix it up in a blender with ice or just put it in a blender bottle with milk, and it makes a great shake. Okay. Another thing I'll do is PB2. This stuff is awesome. It's dehydrated, defatted peanut butter. And what I'll do is I will take a scoop of my Body Fortress chocolate and some of this, and it makes a peanut butter, sort of like a peanut butter cup shake. Same thing normally, scoop of that, a handful of ice, this, in a blender, you're good to go. And really, the Body Fortress by itself is delicious also. Kind of almost makes like a Wendy's Frosty kind of flavor, and it's really good by itself. Other protein mixes I use. Nectar. This stuff is great if you want to get away from something with a milky taste and you want something more fruity. Just stick this in a blender bottle with a little bit of water, shake it up, and you're good to go. So Fuzzy Navel is my favorite flavor. I had a couple of their other flavors, but this is by far my favorite one so far. Another protein powder that I like is Underii. Some of them are okay. I've used their flavorless one in broths and that sort of thing when I was first starting out, and it worked pretty well. I would highly recommend it to someone just coming out of surgery. But this stuff is really good. My favorite flavor that I've latched onto is the strawberry sherbet. And what I normally do when I make up this is I make up a with a scoop of this, and normally I add in a lemonade flavor pack and make a really awesome strawberry lemonade. It's really good. I highly recommend it. If I just want something that isn't milky and I want it easy and on the go, you really can't beat Isopure. This stuff has 40 grams of protein in a bottle. I know, if you've been around at all, you know how good these are. Typically, what I like to do is I like to put them in the freezer for just a little bit, and they get a little frosty, and they are delicious. My favorite is the grape. The Alpine Punch is pretty good, and so is the peach mango. Okay. So, besides that, what are my favorite proteins to eat just during the day? Tuna. What I do is I do a can of tuna and a spoonful of light Miracle Whip. It's one of my favorite meals. Use this in a lot of stuff. Fage Total Zero. It's high protein Greek yogurt. Use it in a lot of stuff, normally as a substitute for sour cream. This stuff is the bomb. If you haven't tried it, you should get a hold of it. You can get it at Walmart, you can get it at Sam's Club. What I normally do is I normally get just the big tub of vanilla, and It's the same as the blended stuff. It's the Light and Fit Greek yogurt. And what I normally do is I will mix in some Torani syrup. My favorites are peach and black cherry. Mix in wonderfully. Okay, so we're down to snacks. And just sort of on-the-go meals. A couple things that I love. This is pretty good. Jack Link's turkey jerky. It has 13 grams of protein and 80 calories per serving. The only bad thing about this stuff is it's a little dry. It can be. I much more prefer perky jerky, which is absolutely awesome. Another thing that is a huge favorite of mine are these Old Wisconsin Protein Punch Turkey Bites. These things have 7 grams of protein and 80 calories per serving. Not as good as jerky, but these are easy, they taste awesome, and they're very portable. So it's a great on-the-go meal. And last but not least, Quest bars. These are amazing. A couple of my favorite flavors. We got apple pie. It's awesome. Cinnamon bun. Chocolate chunk is great. The white chocolate raspberry is really awesome. I haven't had one that wasn't good yet. Everything from Quest has been amazing. And they're great on their stats. 20 grams of protein and normally around 200-ish calories, give or take 10 or 20. So that's what I've been eating. Normally start out my day with a shake. Normally at lunch I do an Isopure or a Quest bar. And for dinner, normally my wife makes up some sort of good protein for me. We had some chicken, and normally I like to have mine shredded and highly marinated or basted in something, so it's extremely moist. Chunk chicken sometimes works, sometimes doesn't. Shredded chicken works best. Either that, or for dinner I have fish or tuna. So that's kind of what I've been doing, and it's been working for me. Just wanted to fill you guys in on that. So, me being a math and science person, I had to come up with an equation. And exercise plus water plus protein equals results. So, that's really what I have for you guys this week. I hope this has been informative and useful for you. If you have any questions on where to get this stuff, or any other questions about, what I like, and just leave them in the comments. So, thank you for sticking with me. I know that I haven't been really regular on my updates, but I really appreciate you guys subscribing and watching. So, hopefully I will be back on Monday, have a couple more things I'd like to talk about, and give you some more, give you an update on where I am. So, thank you, and we'll see you in a couple days. Bye.